offered a basketball take in the press box of the Red Wings game this week and like stopped everybody. It's like, and all that told me is that like, boy, you know, it's something compelling. So is it hockey or is it basketball for you this season?
It doesn't even come close. I mean, it doesn't compare. Although, I mean, I do like the fact that the Raptors are in, because I can't even imagine what Maple Leaf fans are feeling right now. You have to love this. I mean, the team, started first year was 96, and here they are in the finals. The Leafs, 67. My goodness, it's got to kill them. I'm sure some are like cheering because, it's Toronto, but inside they got to be burning.
Well, look, I watched the first game of the Stanley Cup Finals. I haven't watched an end-to-end hockey game in a long time. And what occurred to me when I was done with it is like, it requires a lot of the viewer to watch a hockey game on TV.
Yeah, but it's such a different game from the regular season. I mean, and the endurance and the toll it takes on a body is amazing, because the regular season is not anything like what the playoffs become. And every shift, every time there's a puck near the board, somebody's getting hit. And the pain, the ice packs, and the recuperation period in the summer has got to be incredible. And you look at some of the hits and go, how does he back on the ice already?
All right, so that's a Minnesota background. Now from Philly.
No, but I think it does a disservice to both sports to compare them and criticize one sport or the other. They're played differently. The physical toll in a game, in hockey.
The basketball physicality is pretty intense.
It is.
Now, again, in the playoffs, it ramps up.
It is, but it's a different game. Like, your star player in basketball is out there the whole time, and the focus is usually on them. You know, a guy like Kawhi Leonard is absolutely carrying this franchise offensively and in many cases defensively too. And he's out on the court, you know, they rest him during the year, but he's out on the court close to 40 minutes of a game. Well, obviously you could never do that in hockey. So the intensity in those bursts is crazy. It's more of a physical toll of the hitting, but it's multiple possessions, multiple times down the court, and all that on a player. I think they're both amazing. I think both sports take so much. But I do think they're different ways. Yeah. And if you pretend that there isn't a ramped up intensity to basketball and you want to say, they just run up and down the court, then I think you're missing the point of it.
When you go to a sporting event, do you wear a t-shirt that says, I hope both teams just have fun? Like, I don't like to compare the two sports.
Hockey is a more physically demanding game, but I mean, Kawhi's out there the whole time. I mean, Steph Curry is out there, the whole time, and there is a physical toll they take.
If you had to pick between them and they were both on the same night, which game do you watch?
I'm a basketball guy to begin with, but I like a lot of people. But I'll watch basketball all year long. I'm much more attuned to, besides the Sabres, the playoffs. If you look around the country, obviously there's no doubt, basketball gets a bigger stretch. If you look in Western New York, I certainly think hockey is right there, and most of people here are rooting against the Bruins, but they're a heck of a team, and they're hard to watch.
Thankfully, you don't have to choose, because the NBA and NHL work enough together and the television networks
work enough together. The NHL was smart enough to stagger their games away from the NBA.
You know what? There's a few. The NBA wouldn't want to lose a few viewers. Especially, what if the Celtics are in?
Well, see, here's the thing. Normally, just real quick, normally, I would be hockey running away with this thing for me personally, but this year I hate the Bruins so much, and I don't want the Blues to win. I'm going to watch the games, obviously, but I hate watching them, and I am very intrigued by Kawhi Leonard, because there is a superstar vacuum that's starting to form in the NBA right now. LeBron was king of the mountain, and then we see what's going on here. People are seeming to tire of Steph Curry. They're getting a little annoyed by him. If Kawhi Leonard can somehow even make this series competitive, he might be, even though he's the most boring man that's ever existed, your ipso de facto NBA superstar moving forward.
So ipso facto, it is good. He is the unique man in all of sports now. He really says nothing, but he might be the best all-around player in the game.